Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Barak Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, salvation to the elect, unite my family, defeat our enemies, blessings and honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Let's get into it. So today is about this is a rebuke to myself. This is pretty much just a rebuke to myself, and I'm gonna tell why in a very simple way. You call yourself like you work so hard, right? So you're tired, and you work 12 hours a day. You need an hour a day for travel time. You come home, you got to eat and shower. There go another hour. Now you have 14 hours. You got 10 hours. Well, I'm tripping. You got 14 hours right there. You only got 24 hours in a day. Now you got 10 hours left. You got to sleep for at least 8 hours. You got 2 hours left, really, for the Lord every day, and try squeezing this down after all those things that you have to think about on your mind. Try squeezing it down to the last 2 hours, not including petty time and stuff like that for other things. So on the weekend, sometimes you want to go out and you want to have a good time, right? So this is a rebuke to myself because I caught myself going out and having a good time, which is not a problem. But the problem comes is when you're around Edomites, when you're getting back out there into the world, and you're around people that don't believe the same thing that you believe, that don't believe in the Lord, that's evil and wicked towards the Lord, right? But you're around them, and pretty much, let me just break it down. Like, I'm not just around Edomites, but like if you go to a car show or something like that, there's gonna be a lot of Edomites there because everybody likes cars. And then you there and you're not really thinking about the Lord at that moment. You're just thinking about cars and modifications and different type of cars, different years, models, and things like that. But at the same time, you yoke together with these Edomites and you're talking to them. You're being cool. They're being cool. One might give you a hand five. You give them a hand five back. I caught myself doing that, which really that is going back out into the world. So I had to rebuke myself, and I had to come to the scriptures and get some more knowledge and learn, okay, this is not the time for that. There was a time for that back then. There might be a time for that four in the future. But right now, this ain't the time. Right now, we in war. This is war. So I had to rebuke myself. So this is a rebuke to myself. But this is pretty much simple as do not go back into the world. So let's pull out some scriptures. Let's start with Matthew, and I'm gonna break it down too. Let's start with Matthew chapter 16, 30. I'm tripping. Matthew's chapter 16, 26. 26, yeah, there it go. Okay. For what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So pretty much going out to the world, trying to profit, trying to get money, trying to start up YouTube pages and stuff like that for not for the Lord, but like car YouTube pages and stuff. You trying to gain the world. But what's gonna happen is if you go on, this is a this is what's gonna happen is you're gonna lose your soul trying to be out there, and you're gonna lose your connection to the Lord trying to be out there and have fun. You're gonna end up losing your soul. So what's the profit if you gain the whole world? If you lose your soul, then I mean, what? Where do you profit? Because you want to keep your soul, because you want to get to the kingdom. That's where you're going to profit. Is getting to that kingdom, right? All right, let's go to John chapter 15, verse 19, right here. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So we're not a part of this world. Now, if we was a part of this world, going to car shows, hanging around with heathens and stuff like that, being all friendly, buddy, they would love us. Of course, because they show love, because you're a part of their world. You know what I mean? You doing what they want you to do. You being what they want you to be. But because we are not of this world, they are going to hate us because we choose not to do these things, be a part of them. And that's the track that you got to stay on. Sometimes you do catch yourself slipping off, but you got to catch yourself, rebuke yourself, repent, and come back to the Lord. Know what team you're on. Choose a team. You got to choose a team. Choose a side, because the Lord going to make you choose a side. And I'm talking to myself. I had to rebuke myself, So let's go to John 18, verse 36. Yahushua answered, My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. So his kingdom is not from this world. Being a part of this world is not being a part of the kingdom, because his kingdom is not a part of this world. So be just like the kingdom, not a part of this world. That's what we gotta be. That's what we gotta do. Be not a part of this world. Let's go to Romans chapter 12. Let's start from verse 1 through 2, okay? Yep. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, be the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. So pretty much it says right there, be conformed not of this world. If you believe in this book, that's a commandment. It's telling you something. It's commanding you to do something. Be not conformed of this world. So we not supposed to be a conformed part of this world out here kicking it with them. Fuck them. They are enemies. You know what I mean? And once again, I'm talking to myself. I had to rebuke myself. You gotta be a sacrifice. Your body want to tell you, go out there, have fun, talk to cars, drive different cars, race, and have fun in this world. But you have to make a sacrifice and say, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna stay with the Lord. I'm gonna stay on the winning team. I ain't even gonna go do all that. You know what I mean? And you gotta be holy. Holy is not being around, hanging around heathens. That's not going to get you to be holy. So you got to recognize that, acceptable into God, which is your reasonable service. That's our service. Be not conformed to this world. And that breaks it down right there. That's the perfect breakdown right there. I mean, that's all it is right there. But we going to get more, just to beat it in. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 6. Verse 14, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion has light with darkness? So we're that light. We can't be with the darkness. We are righteousness. They are unrighteousness. So if they are unrighteousness, they following all these pagan holidays and they believe in all these wicked things and fake philosophies, and you know the truth and you are righteous. How can you be together with them? If you are a believer of the true Lord Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, how can you be yoked together with unbelievers that don't believe in them, that still believe in Jesus Christ and all this bullshit? You know what I mean? And Santa Claus and all this goddamn bullshit. So how can you be yoked together with them? Don't be yoked together with them. It don't matter it don't matter what it is. It could be walking down the street. Don't walk down the street with them. And this is to myself too, I had to learn this because I grew up, in a couple, Edomite schools where it was more Edomites than Jake, than Israel. So I had kind of conformed to being around them, being cool, you know what I mean? Having friends like Edomite friends and stuff like that. And I had to get away from that because I had to choose a team and I had to choose the winning side, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they're going to, when shit hits the fan and shit goes down, they're going to choose a side, and you know whose side they're going to be on. Most of them are going to go sign up to be police. Most of them are going to the army right now, and they're not going to return while they ass is going over there. But that's them choosing a side. So I got to choose a side too. I can't just be here and say, oh, they're going to the army, they becoming the police, but I'm cool with these ones over here, right here. These ones cool. No, I got to choose a side too. And I got to honor that, and I can't be yoked together with them because we don't believe in the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm good. They're evil. That's what the Lord said. I'm Jacob, Israel, and they're Edomites. You know what I mean? So I can't be yoked together with them. That's a rebuke to myself, which this book is just giving me knowledge. It saves me. This book is power, Let's go to James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulterers, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God, with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore would be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh. So adulterers and adulteress, this is adulting against the Lord, pretty much. You're adulting against the Lord. So you friendship of the world, I mean, it says it clear. There's no private interpretation to what that means. It says it clear. And that the friendship of the world is enmity with God. So if you friends with the world, then you against God. I mean, whoever therefore be friends with the world is an enemy. You an enemy of the Lord. So you can't be friends with this world. You can't like this world, how things are ran and how things are done with this world. Pretty much for the most part, Jacob not gonna like how this world is run, because the way that the world is run is hatred against us and all ran to oppress us anyways. So naturally, we're not gonna like this world. We can't wait to see this fucking world burn down. And we're not talking about, when I say the world, I'm not meaning the word earth. I'm talking about this world, this system, the way that it's ran right now. All of these motherfucking countries from all around the globe could all burn. That's the way I look at it. And I wouldn't shed a tear for them. And then the Lord could come back and start something perfectly new. Which is exactly what's going to happen pretty much. So pretty much just don't be a part of this world. Get out. Get out. We got to get out. That movie was made for more than just talking about being in a relationship with the Edomite. That's talking about this world. Get out of it. Get out of it. Your mind, mentally, spiritually, even physically, man. Stay out of it. Stay out the way, because ain't nothing but trouble going to come from being a part of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's a rebuke to myself and other brothers that's out there doing the same thing that might be going off. Just come back home. You know what I mean? Barak Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai, Barak Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai. Honors and blessings to our apostles. Salvation to the elect.